All right, so today we're going to start the 3-view drawings. It's also called orthographic drawings. And I'm sure you're sitting here looking at this going, oh, I got to sketch again. Yeah, you do. Sorry. So, in order to accurately do a 3-view drawing, we need to complete our image in isometric view. So yes, we actually have to draw this again. So, here's what we're looking at. Okay, all the way around, so you can see there's only one here. Okay, here's what we're drawing. If you don't need help drawing this, feel free to skip ahead to when we start on the regular graph paper. Otherwise, here's some instructions to get you where we're going. Okay, so now your graph paper, your isometric graph paper, here is cut into little pieces. So we only have to draw this once. It's the only thing that has to fit on here, so you can take a quarter and you can enlarge it if you want. You can do regular size. It's all up to you, but it only needs a quarter sheet of paper. Okay, so here's what we're looking at. I would probably start down here. You guys can start wherever, but remember, you just pick your dot and draw from there. All right, so there's my spot. If that's this corner, I need to go up at an angle because this is a slanted up. Oh, set my paper sideways. There we go. Just kidding. Okay. Here's my dot. I'm still going on an upward slanted line, okay? But it's only one block, so I only need to go one spot. So now we're over here. From here, I would just go straight up. So follow the straight line, go up. And that one's there. So now you've got this bottom edge and this side edge done. From here, you can keep going along the top edge, or you can go back and go this way. I'm gonna go back and go the other way just so I have the whole bottom edge done. So now here we've got two. So we've got to go 1, 2 spots and draw that in. Okay, so 2 spots, one, we've got the whole bottom done. That whole bottom edge that we can see is done. So now let's go from here. So this back corner, we're gonna go straight up, but that's only one block. So up 1. So now we're on this little flat edge. So it's 2 blocks together, but it doesn't have anything else stacked on top. So if we're back at this corner, we can go 1, 2 here and draw that in. So hopefully now you can see the bottom edge. So we've got these 2 blocks together. If we connect this one and that one, oh, we probably need this one too. Then we've got 2 blocks stuck together. So now, this is where it might get a little tricky, but you should be okay because everybody's had tons of practice. So we're up here on this corner, right here. So now there isn't anything connected on this spot, so we have to go back 1 to show that this goes back. So from here, this outside corner, go back 1. Okay. But now, we've got to show these 2. But they're not attached to either one of these. So we've got to go this way to say, hey, look, it goes sideways. And from this corner, here's our block, the blue one. We've got to show that these are stacked over here. But then there's 2, so we have to go 1, 2. Okay, so this is this back corner right here, the top of our tower. So we're at the top, which means we can go and show the top face right there. So hey, look, this is our top. There's the square to show you it's a square. So now we've got all 4 of these corners here done, which means we can start at any of these 4 corners and draw in the missing pieces. I'm gonna take this one just because I know it points straight down here. Because this is 2 blocks, we've already counted that out. Now, the tricky part that we were on before is where this line goes over. We were trying to show that there's a 3rd block over here where these stack up. to do that in your drawing, we have to say, well, there's 2 above. So 1, 2 should take you up to your top. But now from here, there's 1 below. So this line right here, we have to say, hey, there's still a block over here. So we have to make sure we draw that in. That's where your drawing gets a little bit weird, because it starts messing with your eyeballs. I get it. That's the way it is. You can do it. All right, here we go. So now we've got this weird looking thing, but it does kind of look like our drawing. So when we start to move into the 3-view drawings, we become concerned about the top, the front, and the side. So since we've got this all drawn out, and you guys did such a beautiful job, we're going to mark which is which. So if I set this down, so I gotta set it where you can see it. So there's the top, because if you look down from the top, that's all that you see. So we're gonna show top view. So this one shows, and this one shows, and this one shows. That's all you can see from the top. Okay, so your front is if we lay it down like this. So now, what can you see in the front view? I have 4 blocks that I can see. So we're gonna go front, 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 front. Okay, so we've got everything marked, but these over here. And the only way you can see that is if I rotate this. So it makes all of these the side. So this is a side. This one's a side, side, side. So I know this looks a little confusing, but I wanted to make sure we had a shape in front of us when we first start introducing this. And if it's easier, we can get some colored pencils and you can color these in different colors so that they're easier to keep track of. That's perfectly okay. But we got the isometric drawing down, and we've got the sides marked. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is cut out my isometric and glue it on a piece of graph paper, but make sure before you glue it down that you've got everything in the right place. So I'll show you how to do that in another video. All right.